locked in, clocked in, I'm locked in. I might not be a top 10, but I'm the realest nigga that ever put his socks in. A pair of moccasins, my confidence, competence, my common sense. I'm convinced that I'm the best at pumping shit. Blame my pops, he ain't come to the game, so it was either go deep or go insane. So I swung for defenses the whole game, but I was more of a base hitter than a race hitter. Searching for justice, just trying to figure out the route. No doubt, I was low down with pal. Wouldn't take much to get you choked out, but I'm cool, baby. I ain't been a fool lately. Dude thank me, these dudes hate me. We been making moves lately.
Yo, what's up? We back with another edition of the best podcast you never heard of. This is the Conceited Knowbody episode 217.
217.
Menace Lives Matter.
Nigga.
If you don't know what that is, you will know by the time this show is over. Hey, before we get started, you already know who I am. Bill Taurus, a.k.a. Dark Skin Thanos, a.k.a. Heartthrob Harrison, a.k.a. The Commodity, a.k.a. Mr. Ruggedly Handsome, a.k.a. a fan of facts. You already know how we do it, man. I'm up in here, man. We've been on a brief hiatus. We'll get into that more as this show proceeds. But, you know, the show don't go without the proper introduction of the man.
Welcome back, nigga. It's your boy, Jason Ritchie, a.k.a. Go Jason a.k.a. Vanessa Williams, a.k.a. Sibby the Cash on Cash App, Venmo. Shit, we can do mail USPS. Oh, let's go. A.k.a. Marty McHigh, a.k.a. Senor Tezito to the Latino people, a.k.a. Andrew P. Richard, a.k.a. Drew P. Dick, nigga, a.k.a. your favorite comedian, Jason Ritchie. Hi, guys. Welcome to the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, I had the privilege a couple weeks ago of meeting Senor Tezito.
Senor Tezito!
the Latino person.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
We definitely back up in the house after a hiatus. I've been gone for a week. Jason's been gone for 2 weeks. But we back like we never left. In the words of the great Chris Rivers.
Hey, guys. And
is that his name? Ludacris.
Bridges.
Why? Where did I get Rivers? Mr. Bridges. We are about to have a fantastic show. As again, we have been on hiatus, recapping what's been going on. We was trekking 2 different places on Earth where we were making moves. 2 weeks ago, I was in Tulum. No, it was last. I don't know. Shit, I was in Tulum, Mexico.
Wait, hold on. New moniker though.
Go ahead.
Latoris Harrison, aka Tulum Hands. That nigga that take the pictures of all the girls that be in Tulum, that whisk the women away. Like in 2020, it was an epidemic, a pandemic, a handemic, if you will. All these bitches going to Tulum, and you ain't see nothing but these hands, and it was the same. It looked like it was the same hands taking all the pictures and all the girls' pictures, all the girls like videos and pictures and shit. So it's like, who is the Tulum hand man?
So I was unveiled.
It was you.
That's fucked
whole
up.
Time.
Did you know I didn't never hear Tulum? When was the first time you heard of Tulum?
2020 when it was just like
man.
A lot of niggas was in Tulum all of a sudden. I'm like, y'all, I don't think y'all supposed to be there.
I thought
that was reserved. I thought that was like some Turks and Caicos type shit. But tell me about it. I'm ignorant.
It was a fantastic trip. We stayed on a resort. I'm be honest, I didn't know it was no line of demarcation. Every place looked like Tulum.
Mm-hmm. So it didn't look like you couldn't tell the line between resort and regular Tulum.
I'm definitely sure I could have told that.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure it was a lot of slumming. It's just like, it was just, the whole place was Tulum. We got off and we flew out to Cancun, but it didn't look different.
Got you.
But, excuse me, it was nice. We stayed in, it's the Bahia, some shit. It was a resort, adults only.
Nice.
I must say.
Shouldn't be no kids in Tulum anyway.
It was 5 resorts on one property. So they did have a section for the children and things like that. I don't understand that being a family vacation spot. Yeah. It was a lot of children. It did seem like it was nothing for children to do. In a situation like that, you can imagine the father's frustration from not getting no pussy. You go to Tulum. So you start. All right, I can understand how families get destroyed in Tulum because it's nothing for
It
nobody.
was your idea to bring them little motherfuckers anyway. Shit, all they want is chicken nuggets and shit. They don't even serve that shit in fucking Tulum.
Listen, it's only so much. Ooh, there go a lizard. Ooh, what is that? The children can do in Tulum. So I didn't understand taking the children, but of course that wasn't my life.
You living your best life.
I've never done that, and I will not have you put that on me.
You
I've
did,
never lived
nigga. If you escaped this motherfucker and went and lived your resort life, you live partially.
I need a do over. I need it. If that's my
that's part of your best life.
If that's my peak.
That's part of it, right? No.
Oh no, hell no.
So that was nothing to you.
No.
Come on, man. Which one is
when you say it's nothing to me? Let me say it like this: If I died today, that wouldn't be in my top 10 highlights.
Have you been under the country before this?
Yeah.
Where did you go before this? I'm sorry. Did turn this into the fucking Ohio is different. Florida, man.
No, but I'm not, and I'm being silly, but like going out of the country is not a highlight for me.
Okay.
It's like out of town is far away.
It's a key experience though, because it give you a little bit more insight to the fact that everything ain't like that. Even though he's on a resort, everything ain't like here.
Clarify.
Like, for example, if I went to like Aruba or some shit, like I would know that this is clearly not like how the United States is, but like it's cool to see some shit outside of the United States, even though it's a fucking resort. And then you see they fucking living damn near centralized around the resort life when you go to these places, and you start to be like, you start kind of wondering and looking to see what else there is outside it. So you get a personal view of what it is. Whether or not you should be leaving the resort or not is questionable, but when you go there, you're not getting secondhand information like, oh, the cartels is down there. Don't go, don't do this. Like, that's what I mean.
I must say their Mexicans were nicer than the ones here.
Okay. So real nigga Mexicans is not like the standard.
They wasn't Taco Bell. It was very not Taco Bell down there. See, first off, let me dial back first. Let me don't sound like I didn't enjoy myself. I enjoyed myself a lot. The biggest enjoyment was that Jermaine enjoyed herself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get that.
It's like a parent on Christmas morning. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
Okay. I get the joy of seeing presents get open.
All right, from that perspective, I understand why you kind of downplay it.
Cause it's more so to my simplicity. Like I can have fun doing the silliest shit. Mm-hmm. Like I'm waiting for Call of Duty to come out. I'm not bullshitting. I'll take a Call of Duty release date over a trip to Tulum any day.
I feel that. I can agree with that. That's why I understand your perspective.
But I'm gonna say this: we had a good time. It's something about me just like fun just don't sound right for a 43-year-old man. But
it sounds like it. It sounds like you just feel comfortable.
We had a great time though, man. You did see the video of us.
Since you're on the bike.
Bike, man, listen. I ain't rode a bike in 20 years. And I must admit, man, it was just like riding a bike.
Wow.
And it did make me, I did want to get back and get a bike. Next, when it warm up, I might try to see if I can find one during this weather. So I can see if I can find one cheap. Hey, nigga, listen, I'm vintage. I want a Huffy with no free wheel. And these bikes, nigga, that shit, what the hell?
They motorized or?
No, listen, nigga, we was in the jungle.
That's what I'm just trying to make sure.
But no, they didn't have free wheel. Okay. Like you stop pedaling backwards. That, and then did you see the video of us zip line?
No, I didn't.
You didn't see me zip line?
I didn't see the zip line.
That shit was fun.
Okay.
We was in the jungle. The worst part of that was you had to walk up like 4 flights of stairs for each zip line. Mm-hmm. I frequent the gym.
They do that here though. So I feel you on the Call of Duty shit once again.
No, nigga, ain't no jungles here. Whoa, there's no jungles here.
No, not a jungle.
And I'm officially a jungle bunny. But listen, I gotta find this video because you have to see that it's not like here. I was up there, nigga. I was over the monkeys. The monkeys is like, how the fuck did you get up there?
I forgot. Were there monkeys?
I was fortunate enough not to see a single monkey.
But they were around.
I'm sure they were. I didn't have the privilege or the privilege. I didn't want to see no monkeys.
I just don't know if that's a thing. That's all. I didn't. I'm like,
And what is
Mexican
this?
monkeys there.
Are you being racial with the monkeys?
No, I'm not.
But we had fun, man. This is what I'm talking about. I don't think they had this in Indiana. Yeah. I don't remember which one of these.
They do got something like that. I just don't remember what it's called at the moment.
Jason is actively trying,
bro.
Jason is actively trying to downplay my Bruce Willis Die Hard moment. I was up in the fucking sky, ducking Mexican terrorists. I was fighting for the freedom of somebody. We rescued a CIA operative who was undercover. She was distressed. Me and Jimmy handled up. I wasn't even gonna tell nobody this shit. Be trying to downplay my achievements.
My nigga Rambo.
But the resort itself was cool, man. Listen,
food was cool.
I hate to have to put you on the spot like this, but we're going to double day vacation. Get you in good standing. This shit right here is epic because now she can come back and brag to her friends. Her friends would have been in Tulum with hands. They wouldn't have had a person. Hey, we had a good time though, man.
That's cool. That's cool. You didn't have to that you didn't have to charge niggas for pussy to get you to, so you can go to
it that was very low. All
right, go ahead.
And listen though, all right, shit. You can go to Tulum and be ultra faithful.
Damn.
It was nothing worth looking at Tulum. Tulum, listen. Tulum is you can be a hell of a, you can be the best man ever if you go to Tulum.
He didn't bat one eyelash at another man.
Listen.
They look like bird life.
Listen, I seen better looking lizards than I did women. Tulum, it was lacking women. And it wasn't giving.
That's why ain't no kids down there.
It was like old people and young. I mean, it's hard to like.
They import.
It's hard to see somebody beautiful when you're there with someone who's beautiful. If I can get that off.
Good job.
If I
to our one listener.
That's fucked up. But I did have a great time, man. You on the other hand.
That's cool. Yeah.
What's been going on, man? We ain't gonna bore us with the move. You been doing anything as far as your shit?
Shit on shit. I was the kid and move. Like that's it. School, kid, move. Just trying to make sure everything is established. Like I said, I'm for the viewers, I'm transitioning.
Let's be clear.
I'm transitioning from
man to
single.
Man. Yeah, okay.
Part-time dad to full-time dad.
You need some fucking sitcom music. You need some sitcom music.
It's something. It's a sitcom. It's a sitcom happening right now. I'm writing it. I'm like, damn, who daddy like this? I just be thinking that. I'm like, who the fuck dad talks to them like this? Or, I don't know. If you didn't have one, huh?
You feel cool? Like I'm the cool pops. You never had nobody like this again.
It to a degree, but then I'll be having to check myself like, hey man, the only way I can relate to you is like saying some lame ass shit like this. And then I'll be like, you got to go Super Saiyan on these niggas. Like, I'll be trying to say
That's what you be saying. Like, hey, you're cool on trial, nigga, when you say something like that.
Cause I'd be like, I gotta be able to be accessible to this motherfucker, cause all they do is fucking watch YouTube and play game or watch other people play games and watch anime and shit. So I'm like,
you said they be like watching people play video games? Weird shit, ain't it?
Yeah, man.
Twitch is some weird shit to me, man.
And I'm like, you're not even looking for tips.
What? That's what listen, they don't know cheats. About going in what was the Game Pro magazine?
Game Pro, nigga. I used to walk to the store and copy the cheat codes. You wasn't outside playing that loud jigaboo music. No. And what I mean by that is we used to go on the Game Pro and rip the page out and leave. No,
I never took a pistol into the supermarket.
It's been done before, but I'm like, I mean, I can't. It's only so many pages I can rip out the same place. I keep going. Like I frequent this Walgreens, so I'm like, they know me up in here. Y'all know me up in here.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
What do you like? Wait, son, you can't be hanging on these niggas. These little bad. You gotta be fucking nigga free.
Yeah, I be like, you gotta be on your own shit. And he really is very indifferent of motherfuckers.
So he very like independent.
Yeah,
he don't give a shit.
He like he's very social, but he like I don't care what the fuck you think. I don't care.
I'll beat one of you. I'm from Chicago.
No, not even that.
Yeah.
It's just like, what? I ain't even think to care about you motherfuckers. He's
Just
so
on some
like
mature shit.
just damn near like aloof a little bit, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like ignorant almost.
Forced.
Huh?
Foresty.
No. Just like ignorant, like, why do y'all do that stupid shit? Almost like how my comedy is based. This is like, why would y'all fight?
So you seeing you and him?
Yeah, I see a lot of that. So that's good.
That's
good
fantastic,
sure.
man. That's dope as fuck. We have been on hiatus, but one thing for certain, the world has not been.
The shit don't stop spinning.
Indianapolis has still been Indianapolising. Central Indiana has still been Central Indiana. It's a lot of shit we done missed out on. I hate when we miss out on shit because I feel like we missed the boat.
Yeah.
But we not, as your son, we're not predicated on anybody else's cool.
No, fuck that.
Predicated on our own cool. We do have some loco news, if you will. The first, I'm waiting for this to populate. We found one. It's some of the most thuggish shit ever. And it's this indication of this generation. It's just not black lives that are mattering. As Kanye told us, white lives also matter. In this particular case, in Greenfield, of the most deadly town in Central Indiana, it puts Afghanistan to shame. What was supposed to be a simple transaction of a pair of shoes ended with a gun pointed at one man's chest and 2 males arrested. According to court documents, when you first hear this, you think it was some colors.
Sound like some niggas.
Typical jigs. Greenfield police were notified of an armed robbery at Raleigh Park on September the 25th. The victim told police he met up with 2 males, 18-year-old Isaac Ballinger and 17-year-old Noah Harris at 8:30 p.m. Investigators told that Harris had agreed online to purchase a pair of Nike Air Force Ones from the victim. First off, unless they're designer or custom, why are you buying Air Force Ones online from a person?
Air Force first question, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? You can't go to the store. You buy used ones?
Have you ever known a nigga to buy Air Force Ones off somebody?
Nah, they at least have the decency to go to the fucking flea market and get some fake ones.
Air Force One etiquette. Listen, this is how we know white boys cool, not typically black boy cool. Right. So he doing shit like
they probably was the black Air Force Ones, the signature of every nigga too. Like the ignorant.
I imagine he had just seen a Nelly video circa 2002, 2003. Air Force One. That's how delayed the cool be amongst some white people. Definitely not all of them. When the victim got out of his truck to turn over the shoes, he said he handed them over to Ballinger, who was sitting in the driver's seat of a Chevy Silverado. This has to be the most unassuming robbery ever of Air Force Ones. You sitting in a Chevy Silverado in Greenfield. Has to feel safe. You vetted the person that you selling the shoes for. I'm sure you looked him up on social media. You saw him smiling with people. Looked like an upstanding citizen.
He came along too, didn't he? It don't say.
He was trusted. After he secured the shoes, Ballinger reportedly pointed a firearm with a laser at the victim. The victim saw the red dot on his chest. Now listen, this has to be the most frightening shit ever. Because I know your name. I know your phone number. I know your fucking offer up name. You don't hit me with the red dot over some air. I'm knowing that you're not mentally stable at this point right now. I know you're going to shoot the fuck out of me.
Nigga, this, the way this shit sound is like this nigga was Cuddy from Dead President. Oh, what that nigga? Dead President.
Yeah, on everything.
Because this motherfucker say, the shoes are mine now, nigga. Nah, he ain't say that. But
he did. He said, he did.
He said, the shoes are mine now. Get fucking lost.
That's fucked up. Because listen, Jason is using an actual quote.
That's what he said.
The wherewithal for this young man to remember every fucking word while he had the beam trained on his chest.
That's on the affidavit.
The shoes are mine now. Get lost.
Why didn't you wait for the nigga to get? Why didn't y'all get out the car?
He mixed it up his hood movies. That's how you talk when you take the bitch. You don't talk like that when you take Air Force Ones. You say that, go on, nigga. That's my bitch now. Scream, beat it.
I wish you would just told his ass, you good, and just poured out.
Just run off on it. Just take. Listen, there was no reason to introduce gunplay in this particular
You
situation.
really could have just rolled off. Over some
Hold on. The suspects then drove off. When police later tracked the Silverado on city stationary cameras, it was recorded entering and leaving the park around the time of the robbery. For anybody, and they do have video footage around here, I did not know. But listen, no, that's not the same article. What is incredibly foolish to commit a crime today in the world?
You gotta know.
There's a camera everywhere. I'm very cautious about doing anything. I'm talking about just regular life shit, man. I feel like somebody always watching.
I second that. I don't even like to see niggas see me go to the car. So they could put together 2 and 2, like, oh, that's the car, that's that nigga with that car. Yep. And they could watch out for me when I'm coming to the car and shit like that. Cause you know niggas ain't doing shit but watching.
If people was just to like record and then identify you off what they see, you know, they be calling me the ass grabber. Cause when me and Jermaine just be in the gym or just be, I just grab her ass and shit. So that's like how they identify me. Was he grabbing her ass? No, it ain't him.
No.
Things like that. It's scary.
The grabby hands, nigga.
The two hands. According to Greenfield Police Deputy Chief Charles McMichael, probably the biggest case he's ever had in Greenfield. This is some shit that, what was it? Don Knox's name on Andy Griffin. Barney Fife would die for this case. Definitely. He's actually probably smiling to turn over in his grave as he reads this.
Oh no, Andy.
And they located Harris a few days later. Listen, man. Listen. Drugs have to be a major part of this because he was hiding in a shed on September the 30th.
He was hiding in the shed?
Hiding in a shed, nigga. Like he was on the run for some Air Force One.
Yeah, that meth do crazy shit.
The 17-year-old was actually reported as a runaway on September the 23rd, and police issued a missing child poster in response. First off, there's no such thing as a fucking 17-year-old runaway. You are essentially an adult.
Yeah,
You're just an underage motherfucker who never came back. You are really, nigga, this is Huckleberry Finn and Tom Sawyer Redux. These motherfuckers thought they was on the Mississippi River committing crimes. Ballinger was also found at the same residence on September 3rd. They were arrested on one count of armed robbery. Ballinger received an additional count of pointing a firearm. He's set to go to trial February 2003. Greenfield police say when meeting in person to complete an online transaction, they should always meet in well-lit populated areas. Nike had no response.
You're supposed to meet at the police station if you're doing an offer-out transaction of value.
When I bought my PlayStation off offer-out, the motherfucker made me leave the police station.
That's what I'm saying.
And I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Because
legit, bro.
It scares me because niggas is out here really pulling pistols on niggas for Air Force One.
Man, niggas getting shot up over a 10 sack of weed, bro. Like this is petty, man.
It's the Wild West.
Yeah,
the Wild Midwest.
It's scary, but I guess it ain't no different than fucking Bloomington. Motherfucker got
Bobby Knight turned over this grave. Bobby Knight didn't die for this.
These niggas is cutting up in Bloomington, no pun intended. Like it's fucking Halloween season. Apparently, a Bloomington man threatened walkers with a machete. Literally. It says that a Bloomington man faces charges after police say he followed people on a trail and threatened them with a machete. The court document filed in the case against Jeremy Roberts reads like a short horror story. 4 people were walking down the Beeline Trail late Saturday afternoon when a stranger approached them. The 5'7" tall, 220-pound man approached them. Then the court document indicated saying, "What do you have to say for yourself? Do you feel lucky?" He didn't say, "Do you feel lucky?" But he literally said, "What do you have to say for yourself?" Again, the group tried to walk away, but the document indicated that the man continued after them, pulling out a machete from his sweatshirt pocket. What the fuck? Was it a fold up? What kind of portable machete is in your sweatshirt?
He had a switchblade machete.
It had to be in the hoodie. It had to be a hoodie. Anyway,
that's why Trayvon got killed.
Cause I'm like, come on. Members of the group told police it was black with a serrated edge. This nigga got this. One of the group members said the man cocked the machete back as if preparing to swing it. By this time, the document stated the man was extremely close to them. One of the group members said they yelled to alert other group members.
Save yourself.
Run! The group ran away, and the document again said the man continued to stare at them.
Menacing.
When the police arrived, they patted Roberts down, noticed a large bulge in his front sweatshirt pocket.
Oh, that's my dick.
Right, he was aroused from all this murderous activity. During the pat down, they found a machete in that pocket, according to the court.
What the fuck is a machete? Do I not know what a machete is?
You know what a machete is.
In his pocket?
Long.
How deep was his pocket?
It's like, it gotta be a hoodie pocket. They just keep calling it a sweatshirt.
Oh, okay. So he had, like, when it came up, he was like this.
He got that bitch laid across.
See, I got nothing in my...
Because I done had a big knife concealed.
So you said the motherfucking presidents for hoodies and fucking machetes.
Roberts told police that he was walking down the trail but didn't approach the group. He admitted to taking out the machete but claimed to have kept it sheathed. Police, but he still raised it at him though.
Allegedly. These are all allegations.
Police noted that the machete in Roberts' possession matched the description given by the group members. Roberts was arrested on a preliminary charge of intimidation or menacing with a deadly weapon. So what the fuck in Bloomington? What did you just say? I'm going out for a fucking hacky ass. I'm feeling hacky.
That's what the fuck.
I'm feeling slicey.
When did this take place?
This was recent.
The thing with this is he get into the Halloween spirit. It's spiritual. You know what I'm saying? It's just demons and shit controlling him, getting him out here, telling him, hey nigga, it's time for you to go.
Saturday.
It's scary, but what I want to ask you, he got caught before his origin story got nipped in the bud. Mm-hmm. He was just going to get started. His slasher movie, probably Bloomington. He at least had three movies on deck, a trilogy.
He definitely, Michael Myers from Illinois, man. So he trying to, get this shit going in Indy.
He got caught, interrogated. He came with an excuse. I'm asking, as one of my most intelligent friends on this earth, if they caught Jason, how would that interrogation go? He wouldn't talk unless he had a lawyer.
Literally, he would be breathing like a motherfucker. And then they only caught him probably because he was really trying to just do some horror movie shit. Like, I'm just gonna walk. Yeah. I'm gonna get away every time.
Wait a minute.
They always pop up behind them.
That's fucked up. Because it was something here shit that was in this article that made me think.
When he was staring, he just kept staring. Yeah. They said they just kept noticing he was closer and closer. They didn't really say that he was like he ran up on him. Yeah. They was like he was. By that time, we noticed he was closer. Like what? Every time you look back, you're a little bit closer. So it's like red light, green light.
Yeah. Like the cartoons and shit. Hey man, listen, man, there's some weirdos in this fucking earth, man. Like that's more frightening than the motherfucking gun for the fucking Air Force One. Like when you give me your shoes, I understand that more than just staring at me with your machete out, but not unsheathed.
Hey, that's the only type of shit I know to do when in the hood. You gotta be menacing for real. You gotta out the crazy motherfucker. At least look like it.
That's how you scare motherfuckers. He was scared.
So that's what that nigga. That's what I used to do if I thought a nigga was on some shit. I'm finna look nuts. Like on damn near like
talk to yourself.
Friend, like mind your business. That's all. Just mind your business.
Walk and talk to yourself.
Yeah, really talking to yourself. Like kill this nigga.
Do he got a name? Like I'm not talking about like a name that's worthy of a horror film.
You say you're not talking about that? Oh yeah,
Jeremy Roberts. Is that good enough?
Oh,
the Jeremy Roberts. What?
No,
what we gotta call him?
That is the that's the short. That's the short path slasher.
Yeah. the Bloomington.
Motherfucker, the walking weirdo.
We gotta insert machete in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Menacing
They're
machete.
the menacing machete, man. Triple limbs.
Hey man, listen. We usually have a lot of Indiana or the local news, and it's usually the black condition. But considering white lives matter, this show must go on. We must talk about some more white debauchery. This is close to home.
Wait, but in both, I'm sorry, while we talking about white debauchery and how white lives matter, let's highlight, since white lives matter according to Kanye,
Jesus.
that these last two people were white.
And this is a trifecta.
Let's go.
Real quick, do you gonna see the final Halloween that's coming out?
He said, "Do I want to?"
Last Halloween.
I gotta see it.
Gotta see it.
Just to know.
You like the first two?
Definitely the first one is a classic.
No, I'm not talking about 78. I'm talking about the first of this recent trilogy. Jamie Lee Curtis turning into Sarah Connor.
I know. No. I think I saw one of them and it pissed me off and I turned it off because I'm like, this supposed to be scary for real. She's heroic, too fucking heroic in this shit.
They super final girls.
But
this, this is a trilogy. Yeah. It's supposedly
I didn't catch on, so this is like fucking 9 at this point.
It's so this. Well, I'm just going with the final one with Jamie Lee Curtis,
Michael X,
her daughter and her great daughter. Ooh, worst shit ever. Worst shit ever. This nigga was out of space, turned up. It's so feminist that
you could tell. Yeah.
They kill off the girl's father and shit to get the men all out the way.
Loomis.
Loomis being dead.
I thought you were talking about
Loomis, but they did have a generic Loomis. One thing that's fucked up is what I disliked in the second one. We all are subject, but he was an outright fucking supervillain. Like bullets, none was fucking with him. Like they just he's full like out there. He came out the closet. I'm a demon.
Yeah, this is it.
So I am looking forward to seeing this next one. We're gonna have chop it up about movies next week because that new Black Panther coming out.
Is it? They sneaking it out?
November. We're gonna talk about it though.
Okay, go ahead.
Court records reveal that Anderson Community School that I attended back in the 80s and 90s.
Okay, we're going there.
Substitute custodian sent sexual messages and photographs of his genitals to an 11-year-old middle school student.
This is probably the scariest one out of them all.
This motherfucker's terrifying. He's like Dateline meets. First off, I never knew of such thing as a substitute custodian. I just told us just to get clean. I just told us just to get clean that day. That's what I always thought. I never knew you is a nigga on standby like, oh, what shit, nigga, what I got? I never knew.
I didn't catch that in this story. That's funny.
Trevor Lane, 24 of Anderson, reportedly being messaged. Damn, Anderson reportedly began messaging the 11-year-old as far back as April on Facebook Messenger. Lane has arrested. Hold on. This is the thing. Because I ain't going to have me look, I'm stupid. I'm reading what the fuck I see.
I see it.
Lane has arrested, which I'm sure they meant was arrested on September the 30th and charged with 1 count of child solicitation, level 5 felony.
This should say she 11-year-old. Fox 59
man, who in the fuck?
These niggas can't read.
Matt Christie, we need to talk. You fucking goof. Hey, listen.
But anyway.
According to court documents, messages provided to detectives show Lane's conversation with the child on Facebook Messenger.
First problem.
Lane started off the conversation by telling the child what we talked. Gosh darn, I lost my place.
What we talk about only stays between us only and no one else. Lane went on to lie about his age, telling the child he was 18-year-old. He already 24.
As if. Right. That was cool.
We didn't even say 17.
I was 7 when you was born.
Anyway, 11-year-old lied about her age as well, telling Lane she was 14 going on 15.
Hold on, man. This is lies.
I want to see the pictures.
Of the 11-year-old?
Yeah, because I want to see if it's
they both knew better.
I just want to know if it's convincing.
Hold on. When I say they both knew better, she knew that motherfucker wasn't 18. Or do 11-year-old, you know what?
That's why I want to see the pictures of each one.
Because my daughter 11. And if a 24-year-old said he was 18, she'd believe that shit. Which she wouldn't be in that conversation, but it's some deceitful shit.
That's what I want. I just wanted to see what they look like. In lieu of the what we're talking about. I don't want to talk about.
He look every bit of fucking 30-18.
He look more than 24.
He look old.
All right. Lane went on to ask her to do some. Lane went on to ask her to help him do something very, very personal, asking the child to help give him sexual gratification by sending him photos of herself.
He could have looked at pictures of himself when he was 11 and got the same sexual gratification he was going to get out of her. I don't like how they said very, very personal. It's very menacing. Like, he had to type whisper that shit.
Type whisper.
Like he was saying it. He's type whisper.
Type whisper.
He was saying it.
Italicized, super lower caps, nigga. Fucking 8 font. 8.
Oh shit! When he was typing, he was saying it very, very personal.
He pressed the keys softly too. He didn't want them bitches clacking.
He looked around.
Yeah. So, but I'm like, he said he asked for help. To help give him.
That's what I'll be saying though.
Like, what?
Not to know child, but when we
yeah.
I'm like, hey, can you help me with this nut? I'm trying to get out. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm soliciting. Help, can you help me with this nut?
I really need your help. Lane sent the 11-year-old a photograph of his bare genitals.
Now that was
I'm so juvenile.
That was no, nigga. That's very adult laughing. What? How do you say? I'm like, what is? Bear. What the fuck else?
Penis, man. Just say penis.
But
bro.
No, I'm getting caught up in the bear.
That's what I was saying.
What, he supposed to have his drawers with his dick print out? Was that more appropriate? Like, what the fuck?
He did a little sketch of his dick and stuff. Yeah, he said and promised her no one will find out. But someone did find out.
That's the oldest fucking trick in the molester's book. No one's gonna know.
You know what, though? According to the documents, the 11-year-old notified her mother about the crude messages and the photo of Lane's quote-unquote winker.
Is that the one eye?
One eye. I think
is that what that is?
One eye.
Listen,
one eye
I hate that I learned it here, but listen.
Yeah, I think so, bro.
I'm gonna say you want some of this winker. That's it. I got that. That's me there.
One eye
I'm taking that. I'm taking a negative, making it positive. This is a new nigger.
You a goonie. The girl also later told the police that she hadn't known who Lane was and that she had deleted him, but he'd make new accounts to talk to her.
Aggressive.
Damn, he's like, you the coldest 14, 11-year-old I ever met.
Oh,
so,
shit.
Detectives reached out to Lane, asked him to come to the police station, answer some questions. No. At first, Lane told police his Facebook had been hacked and blamed the eventual ex-girlfriend for sending the photograph and messages.
He had his fucking story.
He definitely had that shit ready. Gosh. Investigators pressed on Lane, however, asking if they searched his house, if they find the same blanket, seen in the photograph he sent to the child. When this nigga had his dick in a blanket?
Linus immediately.
Picking a blanket.
Linus knew that shit was coming back to Honey.
Why did he do that? He supposed to put it up against a white wall. No.
Green screen.
Or do the fucking feature where it black out the rest of the background.
Yeah. But hold on. Let's be clear. You weren't supposed to do none of this shit.
No, man. You want to get a clean dick pic, you got to make sure. But not for a kid.
Let's make that clear.
Oh, shit. Investigators also told Lane that they could trace the IP address from when he sent the Facebook messages and know if they were sent from his home. Message! Lane eventually admitted to sending the messages. Court documents revealed, stating that he messed up.
Oh, really?
I messed up.
Oh, really?
Chris Hansen, I messed up. He admitted to exposing himself and sending the photograph along with asking for pictures from, asking for pictures from the child. He said he didn't know, however, that the victim was 11 years old, but even the fake age given by the child was still underage. So if she would have said she was 18, like, it was all good, like, he would have got off scot-free. No, I'm saying, like, if he would have said any of that, if she would have said, I'm 21, but she clearly not 21.
He seen them little ass fucking fingers and shit when she said the picture.
Old booty digger
holding her homework.
All right, you seen that motherfucking Lee press-on nail that came in the motherfucking barbecue?
Yeah, he probably said some sick shit like, send me a book bag. Send me a picture of your book bag.
Send me your pencil
Send me a picture of your first day of school.
Man, just give me a little quick TikTok video of you sharpening your pencil.
God damn.
Upon a search of Lane's home, police found a blanket matching the blanket shown in a nude photo sent to the 11-year-old.
What is he? The blanket what?
Huh?
The blanket
The
what?
blanket bandit.
Mm.
Oh man, he had the dick in the blanket though. Anyway, Anderson Community Schools previously stated that once they were informed of the allegations against Lane, he was called into the central office and told to turn over his keys.
They start taking his stripes and shit.
They definitely did. Lane is no longer permitted on ACS property, the school corporation said. The victim was confirmed to be an ACS student. If found guilty of child solicitation, Lane could face 1 to 6 years in prison.
The salaciousness of this is to introduce the fact that he was a substitute janitor. Like, that had nothing to do with the story.
Where was the... I didn't even see the substitute janitor part.
You gotta go to the top.
Like,
no, it's right there in the first paragraph.
oh, they did highlight it. They highlighted it. You're right.
It wasn't even relevant to the story, man. I think they just tried to diminish my origin story.
No, it is relevant because they trying. This is ACS trying to say, no, nigga, like we don't even be hiring pedophiles. Really, this is just a new nigga that just came in for the day.
Substitute.
This a temporary our for the day. Like our long-term pervert
express employment. You will never hire here again.
The real pervert was off that day.
That's fucked up.
That's what that was. The distance, the stiff arm.
We're gonna get some nigga news. We're gonna run through some nigga shit real quick before we finish up on that final article. Yeah, that shit's incredible, man. First off, good shout out to Coolio.
Shout out to Coolio.
Going to national news. He passed away.
Same low key too, kind of.
Definitely. His hair passed away at least 20 years ago.
Definitely. I seen him with my own 2 eyes in person.
Did you?
Yeah.
When you were alone?
I was like, is that Coolio? That ain't Coolio. I was like, nigga, that's Coolio. Jason had chopped his hair off.
Low key, Coolio for the album with the fantastic voice. Yeah. That was a decent ass album.
Mm-hmm. I can't tell you nothing. I can't tell you. Don't ask me no other songs though right now.
That's when I used to be like a super duper hip hop head where I listen to anything. He had a nice. That first album was nice. I never liked Gangsta Paradise.
Yeah,
never. And it wasn't because it was just any song that gets overplayed, I don't like it. Yeah, that's how. When I very first heard Crossroads from Bone, the remix, I loved it. Mm-hmm. After about 1 billion times, I hated it. Yep. Today, I cannot listen to Crossroads. I cannot listen to fucking Gangsta's Paradise. And it's songs that I personally play out. Like I can't listen to Regulators. Cause it's songs that I play out. But
they're still good songs.
They straight up. It's just me. I ruin.
I did this to me. That's how I be thinking too. Cause like when I used to Uber, I heard everything on the radio, and then motherfucker be like, "You remember that song?" And then start saying, "I'm like, oh God, stop! No, yes, no, stop!" Because it drove me crazy to have to hear that shit over and over again. Or that's some shit that you associate with a job that you used to be at, and it's on the fucking playlist over and over and over. I was like, ah! So yeah.
But he passed away. He's 59 years old. They said it was cardiac arrest. They said he was over his buddy's crib, went there, restroom, didn't come out. It was akin to on the Temptations movie where he went and checked on the roast and never came back out there to see exactly what the fuck was going on with Otis. No one came to see him. But it's very unfortunate.
They didn't state any health conditions, right?
Somebody said they had what they call it, aggressive asthma or some shit, or bad asthma. I believe. I don't know, man. It's a lot of shit that's going on. The bottom line is that he passed away at 59. It's unfortunate. Death, as all deaths are, but wish Coolio safe travels, man.
Yeah, he was notable, sure.
It's crazy because I seen an article where somebody said that his online store was flooded. It was down there shut down because people was clamoring for merch. I'll guarantee you wasn't a single nigga on the turf walking around looking for a Coolio shirt last week. But they love you when you gone. Boy. Especially if it's it's some trendy shit. It don't
matter what. Yeah, and then and half the motherfuckers don't even know who it is.
Hell no. That shit came out in 94.
Why would anybody know who Coolio is at this point?
That's like us going bonkers and shit when Chubby Checker died. Oh shit, goddamn it, Chubby Checker. We gotta get us some Chubby Checkers to spit.
Definitely gotta get us some motherfucking Chubby Checker shoes.
And then it's just like the rap community struggling right now. A Russian rapper.
This is making news.
A Russian rapper who was opposed, I don't understand, who was opposed to his country's invasion of Ukraine, jumped from a high-rise building to his death after being drafted to fight in the war. This is a smear campaign against Russia. The propaganda here be so fucking weird. Like, this nigga, he was in Russia. He's a Russian, and he was so distraught of being drafted to the war. He didn't want to fight Ukraine because his country was so menacing that he just killed himself. He jumped off a fucking high-rise. The 27-year-old rapper, Walkie, posted a video in which he said, "If you are watching this video, then I'm no longer alive. I can't take the sin of murder on my soul, and I don't want to. I'm not ready to kill for any ideals." Walkie went on, "I choose to remain in history forever as a man who did not support what was happening. I'm ready to take up arms to kill. I'm not ready to take up arms to kill my own kind. If they were niggers, I would."
My nigga thought he was finna go out like Muhammad Ali. That's what it was.
He had already served in the Russian army and despised the experience. This time around, he tried to get a deferment because of mental illness, but that did not fly with the Russian military. Walker was 17. This shit fake.
Yeah,
This shit fake as fuck. This shit fake as fuck. I don't believe this shit.
They put that
they showing this motherfucker rapping. Hold on, man. I don't hear him saying shit about he don't want to fight.
I think he's talking about fighting too. It sound like fighting words.
It sound like I hate Ukraine. I'm gonna kill every Ukraine.
I fuck up that nigga who did it again.
They gotta show me the fucking video though of him saying that if you get this, I'm dead. I'm not saying that's the video.
Yeah.
Is it? First off,
it's at the top of the page.
This motherfucker ain't.
Do we need audio?
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah. This don't even make fucking sense. You ain't that.
Oh, motherfucker.
Hold on. I'm gonna translate. Go ahead.
All right. Hold on.
Hey everybody. It's a wonderful time here in Russia. We're having a great time preparing our invasion of Ukraine. I just put on my Air Force Ones. And I'm trying to find a silver.
He said he has no right to carry a gun. Shoot people.
Hold on. He said
two arms, two legs, and an index finger to
No. He said Cardi B is a much better rapper than Nicki Minaj. What the fuck that got to do with the Ukraine war?
He said, "I'm no 21 Savage."
Yeah. Tupac is alive.
Yeah,
Send me money on Cash App, Venmo if you got it, ho.
And also, I refuse to fight because y'all will not let Brittany Griner out. So fuck this.
Right.
I'm out.
First off, this is not my kind of rapper. A rapper who can't go to war, nigga, you not for me.
You was not live.
I'll guarantee you that he killed somebody. First off, this shit is corny. And I hate the fact that, as you point out, they distinguish him as a rapper. Like, how in the fuck is that a rapper?
Like I said, like I was saying before off camera, off the show, like, I just think it's funny how they worded this shit. TMZ says the headline is Russian rapper dies by suicide. Like, the rhetoric they be using when people like commit suicide is like they didn't do it to themselves. It's like like this happened. The suicide happened. No. They actively decided to kill themselves. So they killed themselves. It don't make it no more grotesque or gruesome than it is. The motherfucker made a bad decision. You need to highlight that.
Definitely.
Don't make it sound like, suicide happens to us all. You can call us if you did at this number.
Right.
If you're feeling like killing yourself. No.
Can you imagine like being like, hey, it's almost over. Maybe this will do it. Maybe this make me feel better. What the fuck do you, as a suicide operator, what the fuck we should call that number, man?
You know what? Maybe I should be an operator for a little bit.
We gotta get a fool in here, cause I know you ain't gonna do it, I ain't gonna do it, but I think Jeremy the man.
But no, I really want to though, cause it's like I'm gonna really get him some Bob Newhart responses, nigga. Like,
come on.
This is suicide hotline?
Come on.
Go ahead.
Come on. I'm talking about go and call.
Go and call them?
Right now. Go and call them motherfuckers, man.
No, I want to give the advice.
Well, you gotta get some on-the-job training. Call that nigga telling you ready to. You don't want to fucking be in this motherfucker. You don't want to go to Amazon War tomorrow. Where is it?
What? It just say 988. That's a number.
It rushed.
This is why niggas is dying.
Can you imagine?
What's the number to the death hotline?
Oh, nigga, I might make it if they
Fuck it, I'm gonna kill myself. I can't figure it out.
Oh shit!
Damn, if you would have just put 7 numbers.
Listen, we can call that shit next Tuesday. I'm gonna ask my in here who don't give a fuck.
Hold on, I'm finna dial it. Just see. Shits and giggles. Fuck.
What, 988?
Fuck next week.
Okay.
You've reached the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. We are here to help. Para español, oprime número 2. To reach the Veterans Crisis Line, if you are a U.S. veteran or service member or are calling about one, press 1. To connect to specialized support for LGBTQ+ people under the age of 25, press 3. Otherwise, please remain on the line while we route your call to a lifeline.
Everybody else, we just gonna give you to the standard.
Whoever here, nigga, I bet it's gonna be a motherfucker in India.
Your call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance purposes.
I'm about to down hold. Especially this music. Is it upbeat music, y'all?
I'm done.
This is not hopeful or helpful.
Is it this many people trying to kill themselves at once?
Really? This music. Make your love come down. They fucking take too long. I'm about to kill myself. Fuck this shit.
We lost another one. That's exactly how that shit went, man. We lost another one.
DJ Killer.
Hey, nigga, I hope you
We the death.
I hope you know they can call you back. They can call you back, nigga. Hey, man, you still with us? That's the fuck they can say.
Y'all, I'm gonna be like, man, y'all took too long, bro. That's over with.
I'm dead now. You could have stopped it.
Bro, I'm already dead. But anyway,
nigga, this is state.
That's
a hell of a protocol. Like, if you're not in the army or gay, nigga, you gotta wait.
I was definitely
get saved.
If I didn't do the stupid shit I did, I was definitely about to be like, "Hi, I'm a gay, trans, handicapped,
former sergeant in the gay army." If they text you, hey, on some other insane rapper news, Kanye West is in the news again. We're gonna go through this briefly. He's being lambasted.
Chastised
for wearing a shirt at an event. I don't know exactly what the event was, but he was with Candace Owens, an outspoken conservative. I don't even know, a pundit. I don't know if she's an actual politician, but she loved the fuck out of conservatism. He was at an event where he had on a shirt that said "White Lives Matter."
Or exploiting mentally.
The blacks are in disarray. They're uptight. They're upset about this. Your thoughts? First off, he said that he's doing it because he felt like Black Lives Matter itself was a scam, which I totally get.
The movement.
Definitely.
But I don't agree. Obviously, like most people, I don't agree to big up in nothing white people do. Or nothing about white people. Honestly. They could it's like this is fucked up to be it's a fucked up time to be a white man, like we always say. But I'm not never gonna be the white man champion. I'm not gonna be that nigga that's the white man champion though. Like what do we stand to gain? Just like they don't stand to gain nothing from befriending us or associating with us. What are you doing, Kanye? This is clearly a ploy for you to sell some old raggedy ass clothes, bro.
Do you think that he was like appealing to white people?
What with
or
that?
Do you think he was just pointing to the or do you think
he like to point shit out, but then he's definitely gonna see how he can at this point, he not trying to change nothing. He trying to see how he can profit from the fact that the shit ain't changing and play off of. He see, like legitimately speaking, he see how people exploit it and they take advantage of it just because of what's being shown to you on the news or the media or whatever. So he gonna take that and run with it. He say his little real. He say his piece and then he go do the other fuck shit. So this is a part of the fuck shit.
I don't even see this fuck shit to the.
It's attention. I mean, when I say fuck shit, I mean like it's just some
attention grabbing.
Yeah, it's just a spectacle shit,
and that's what he do. That's
right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
What Kanye is. What bothers me is the group thing, like the group anger.
This the outrage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they call me back now.
They are.
Yeah.
They took forever to give a fuck,
bro. How long was that? I'm gonna put the I'm gonna put the times together, and then we're gonna see after they
tell
stop.
them I'm good. I'll change my mind, but
I'm gonna be like, leave me alone. No, I ain't even answering that shit.
Yeah, I'm not even harassed.
But
Fuck
anyway.
about you, nigga. You better be on TMZ. But who's the cool white boy that they always want to invite to the barbecue? I just thought who what's the white boy that played on Spider-Man? Tom Holland. If Tom Holland was out at
Gary Owen.
No, we need a white. It's not white.
Oh,
not nobody who's been betting black girls.
Oh, sorry.
If Tom Holland, which he got the fucking girl who played Mary Jane, but hey, niggas don't know him. If he had a shirt on that said Black Lives Matter, niggas would be in uproar talking about this is the realest shit ever. They would appreciate that shit.
They did that already though.
So like, what's the difference with him saying white lives matter?
It ain't no
like
different.
How are niggas mad at that?
It ain't no different. And it's like how if you did one and this is just stupid.
It's super stupid.
It's just a fuck.
It's super stupid. And it's just theatrics. We always say that the world is a stage, and it's whatever. Kanye, he always on some Kanye shit. We're gonna wrap it up with this because we went from loco, goofy nigga white boys to the loco, goofy black boys. Damn. This has to be the most Jeremy fucking article ever in life. When I read this shit, I sent this to Jeremy. I said, "This is you and Javon. What's that for nigga shit?"
That sounds like a Coolio or some ice.
That's exactly what the fuck. I'm so fucking frightened.
Man.
Everything's like
earlier I thought it was shit happening. I heard loud voices escalating, so I've been listening. But continue. I keep my.
This is P&B Rock News, which I'm gonna say, man. Before he got killed, I ain't know who the fuck he was.
I had heard of him, but I was never
seen any music.
Huh?
Did he do like? Ooh,
he was a rapper for sure. But
I'm almost on my old nigga shit. I'm about to say, did he do music? He was a rapper. You heard his song?
I had heard some songs, and it would sound no different than like
what's going on.
All of the auto-tuning. He got some shit where he just be rapping, but it's mostly like sing-songy.
And this disrespect to him is just what we do and what we don't.
I'm definitely downplaying what he does because obviously he did something well enough that people took notice to it. I'm gonna give that.
They all now. They talked about Lil Pump when he died. Let's not go there.
The Lil Pump,
he dead? One of them little motherfuckers dead.
Right.
What was Lil Xan? One of them niggas dead.
I think so, maybe.
Father and son duo charged with murder and shooting death. Father arrested in Vegas. This is the murder of this young fellow who was a rapper, Freddie Lee Tron. That is a name that's not here for good shit. Freddie Lee Tron sound like some I'm going to snatch your purse or run off on the plug. He has reportedly been arrested in Las Vegas and awaiting extradition back to Los Angeles. This nigga looks very menacing. You see his mugshot?
Let me go back to this.
A father and son have both been charged with the murder and the shooting and death of rapper P&B Rock. LA County District Attorney George Gascon made the announcement Thursday saying Freddie Lee Tron, that sounds so fucking French, don't it? Freddie Lee Tron and his 17-year-old son were both charged with one count of murder and conspiracy to commit robbery as well as 2 counts of second-degree robbery.
Jeez Louise.
Freddie Lee Tron is still on the run from authorities. Wait a minute, who got arrested? Chantel Tron, the 17-year-old stepmother, was also charged in connection to the murder with 1 count of accessory act. What the fuck kind of backwards ass Incredibles family is this?
They like, we gonna get this one rapper that don't know. It's more to it.
TMZ broke the story. P&B was killed inside Los Angeles' Roscoe and Chicken restaurant earlier this month as he sat and ate with his girlfriend. Law enforcement sources tell us Freddie Lee Tron and his son were already in the parking lot when P&B arrived at the restaurant. We're told the 17-year-old is the alleged shooter and Freddie was the getaway driver. One source said they burned the vehicle after the murder. PNB was only 30. This is like one of the most egregious stories I've heard in a long time.
It sounds very. This a family affair. For this, it's more to the story, man. We gotta get more. We gotta revisit it.
Definitely.
I got to touch on this. No pun intended. One more thing. I'm about to slide it in there real quick.
Bend it over
real quick, bro. Mystical, New Orleans-born rapper indicted on first-degree rape again. Could face life sentence.
Where you see this?
Couldn't let that shit pass because we were about to get too far away from it. Mystical, Grammy-nominated rapper. Gets charged with first-degree rape over alleged June 30th attack at his home in Prairieville and now faces a mandatory life sentence if convicted at trial. They accused him of imprisoning, strangling, raping, and robbing a woman during a financial dispute at his home. He's also been charged with single counts of simple criminal damage to property, false imprisonment, domestic abuse, battery by strangulation, simple robbery, possession of heroin, illegal possession of Xanax, possession of methamphetamine, possession of marijuana. This nigga made a Jeffrey that night and smoked all of them.
He made a
possession
what?
of drugs.
He made a what?
A Jeffrey. That's when you put all the shit together. And then a possession of drug paraphernalia. 2 indictments against him say.
This was way back in September.
Like a couple weeks ago.
He been gone.
They said the other key points of this, it was something silly as hell. They said he had a long-standing relationship with him since the 90s, the victim. And damn it, I'm trying to hurry up and rush through it because it was like some crazy shit. It says he took her car keys and held her against her will, raped and strangled her, and at one point prayed with her to remove her bad spirits. After he raped and strangled her. Oh my God, nigga, this nigga going under the jail. This is not the third fucking time he got this shit.
I didn't know he had one in 2018.
The other one was when his sister, I guess his sister got killed or some shit. I think.
No, it was before. It was
around that time.
This was earlier. This is like right on the heels when he was hot on that danger shit. When he said he caught that girl stealing some money from him.
That was the first time, right?
And it was 2018, the second time.
Oh, okay. I don't know that's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know about 2018. The first one when he went to prison.
No, I know about 2018 when he tried to deny. He was like, they just trying to defame me and all this, but
he went to jail in like 2000 and like early, like 5 or some shit like that.
But the victim claims she saw all that shit in his house, and that's where the drug charges came from.
So she just started.
She said she had seen a white crystalline substance in the home, but the drug charge and the rape and the other assault charges were handed up through 2 separate indictments on the same day. Tyler is a lifetime registered sex offender, and after his 2003 conviction for sexual assault and extortion. So, damn, he had continued. He don't have a major label contract, but he continued to perform.
He was just doing shows and shit.
He had a weekly schedule of tour days for the next several months before his arrest. Damn.
Mystical, 52 years old.
Like, nigga.
He 52.
Did the Gulf War do it, or was he just just drugs? Was it the war shit? You think there's a cop out?
No, it was a trauma though. You remember we found his sister dead? She got beat up and killed by her boyfriend.
That's what I'm saying, man. I remember that.
That's a cop out though. That's a cop out because this your third swing. This your third one.
That's what I'm like, bro. You gotta know you can't do the same thing again.
No, he don't.
Yeah, you right. All because he had heroin, meth, weed, coke, and the whole Xannies, nigga, everything.
Is he the most menacing out of everybody who menaced today?
Shit, yes.
Wait.
He up there.
Hold on, because we got a lineup. First off,
go through it.
We got the Silverados, the Air Force One bandits.
That's a gun, right? Yeah.
We got
with the
Bloomington Jason.
We got the machete.
We have
he didn't hit nobody.
We got the motherfuckers trying to fuck the 11-year-old.
Okay, go ahead.
We got
that's really fucking bad.
And we got the motherfucking backwards Bizarro Incredibles.
What's
They lined up P&B Rock.
Oh yeah. No, Mystical is a combination of them all.
He
didn't kill nobody though.
So he like a combination.
Yeah, he like the decathlon of fucked up shit.
This
Like
might be the most menacing episode ever.
This nigga got a little bit from all of that. No pun intended. Like,
so he got all. Oh shit!
Didn't he?
He did. He drew with their. He like all the rings on Captain America.
Nigga, Infinity Stone.
No, we won't Thanos. We will not slander Thanos in this. We will not slander Thanos in this.
What
shit.
He got him on?
We will not. No, this nigga he Captain.
Fire drugs.
No, he Captain Planet. This nigga Captain Planet.
All right, we can roll with that.
Hey man, another fantastic show.
Oh, shit.
Back from hiatus. We up here late to the motherfucker.
It's all good.
We up here
this
late.
Time. Next time, Gadget.
What you got coming up, man? You got anything?
I'm filming for a web series. Some obscure character that does some shit in a chicken costume or something, man. Some stupid shit.
When in the fuck you doing this?
I think the next 2 weekends. If I gotta check my email.
It's your shit?
No, it's not my shit.
Are you in the chicken costume?
Yes,
it's very stereotypical.
Yep. So I'm gonna make sure I, play that up and have fun with it.
Definitely.
I don't know where it's gonna end up, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. Some call.
That's what she said.
Yeah. No, she ain't never say that. She like, I know where it's not gonna end up.
Surprise, bitch.
But
hey, can you help me with this nut? Hey,
right quick. But yeah, that's what's coming up in the immediate future, and then shows we got to start back rolling with that. We just had to get our life shit together, just like with TCK. Thank y'all again for tuning in this week too. Make sure y'all follow me at GoJasonR on all social media and YouTube. And that's all I got for y'all, man.
We might have Keezy up here sometime. So he reached
Whatever
out
the fuck
to
he
me.
want to roll in, he decided he want to.
He hit me up the other day and was like, he said, I think these niggas really be thinking we on TV because he said he got his album coming out. He want to come up here and promote it, which we are on TV. YouTube every Friday.
This is going places, nigga. That's the best podcast y'all niggas never heard of. So you should be clamoring to get on this show and advertise your shit, nigga. We put that shit out there. So
I totally agree. So I'm gonna reach out with him. Hopefully we can get a guest up here next week.
Really talented dude.
Mainly being him. He can rap, man.
He's very
Speaking
talented.
of rap, I got this beat I want you to hear. But anyway, we'll catch y'all next week on the same
bat channel. Yeah. Same bat place.
I almost said I wasn't gonna be here next week. The advertisement is coming up. So the week of the 18th, we will be not here unless we rock that Wednesday. But tune in again soon to the best podcast you never heard of, the Conceited Knowbody.
Thanks, Moon Crickets.